Welcome to CC Fashion. In this video, I'm going to teach you how to make an inner pocket on a senator wear or a kaftan. I have made a video on how to sew this particular style, and so many people were asking if we can fix an inner pocket in the outfit. So the answer to the question is yes, we can actually fix an inner pocket to the outfit. So how you go about it is what I am going to show you now. And I mentioned earlier that there is another method of fixing this side piece of the outfit, and that method is what I'm going to use in making this particular one. Let's move right into the video.
To start with, I have my pattern drawn out and I have already sewn to some extent, so I just remembered. I said let me fulfill my promise, and you have the strap there to start with. This method is just a little bit different because I'm not slitting open the senator. Instead, I'm just drafting a line on that point that I slitted it open. Just check out the previous video and you understand what I'm trying to explain. Thereafter, I put the strap in between the fabric and the other fabric. You may use either Ankara fabric or any other fabric that you want to use in creating this design. So after putting them right side facing each other, and I stitched on about 0.5 inch. Thereafter, I'm going to top stitch in between the strap and the main Ankara. So just follow through what I'm going to do right now. You see this point, as I flip the other wrapper close, I have to put on my hemming gum and top stitch on it. If you look at it carefully, you notice that I'm not stitching on the strap side. Instead, I am stitching actually on the other fabric side. That is a top stitch in between this, and thereafter, this is what I have. At this point, I'm going to just close it over like this and iron it with a steam iron. Now to another thing, the fixing of the side piece. So what we have to do is to make sure that you close the side seam starting from the sleeve down. At the armhole depth, just stitch it normally down by 6 inches as you close the side seam. At 6 inches, you back tack it. Make sure that you back tack it very well by 6 inches, and that's what I've done already. Here is where I back tacked my seam. Then from that 6 inches down to about 12.5 inches, which is approximately 6.5 inches, you are going to stitch it with a very loose stitch. You continue to close down to that point, and at that point you also stitch it with a tight stitch. When you end the 6.5 inches stitch with a loose stitch, just go ahead and tighten your stitch, back tack there, and continue to your slit. When you are done, you open up your seam and then iron it out with a steam iron. Make it flat. That's what I have done already. I open up the side seam and it is very relaxed. Now take note of this. From this point, that point that you marked your 6 inches, that's where you tighten your stitches, where you back tacked. All you need to do is just to carry a piece of material that you have prepared already. The material is just about 13.5 inches. You can go by 14 inches if you wish. 13.5 by 9 inches. Then you just go ahead and cuff the upper parts and the lower parts, giving it the shape that you desire. Then when you are done with this, you can overlock it and make it as neat as possible. Remember, when you are now placing it, it should be the right side should face the wrong side of the fabric. That means you're going to place it just the way I am showing you now, and ensure that your upper part of this pocket goes up by 1 inch away from the tight stitches that you were making. That's the back tack that you made during the shaping of the cloth. then you go ahead and adjust it very well. Make sure that the center of the pocket gets to the center of the side seam that you have opened up. Sometimes you may want to adjust it to the front, push it forward to the front piece more than to the back piece, because you are inserting your hand to the front part of it. So that's what I did, and I am going to just go ahead and put hemming gum around it and iron it. When I insert hemming gum, remember it's just going to be a piece of it. Insert it around, iron it, and go ahead and top stitch round. Remember, you're going to top stitch round at the edge of this small piece that you are seeing. Just top stitch after ironing down your pockets with your hemming gum. So after that, this is what I have stitched it inside. I have stitched round using neat stitches, knowing that this is going to come up at the outer part of the outfit. So after that, what you need to do next is just to turn the cloth over. Remember, when you're stitching it, it should push out other parts so that it will not join the outfit together. You're just going to stitch only that center part. So when you're done stitching, turn on the right side of it. Try to locate where your loose stitch was. That's why I said you should make it very loose, because you're going to loosen the loose stitch. That will form the mouth of the pocket. I usually use this method because it is always very easier for me to make my outfit to be straight. Remember, you have to stitch down the pocket mouth before you do all those things, or you add hemming gum. If you trust your hemming gum, if you have original hemming gum, use it. That is what I use in this case. As such, I do not need to stitch it down, but if you are not using hemming gum, just stitch it down. So that is what we have for today. I hope you have learned a lot. Please, if you like anything about this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, share this video, like it, and subscribe to this channel. See you in my next video. Bye bye for now.